for Jared Dudley. And it's Teagan for Jeremy Lin. San Antonio also making some changes. Sanders comes in for Anderson Bergeron. And it's Nick Calathes in for Knight.
Randy Foye out of Villanova at this point in his career is mostly a three-point specialist, really. He's got a quick release, and he's able to get his shot off without a lot of time or space.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Steve, for Randy Foye, last season his three-point percentage slipping a bit.
Yeah, around 37-38% for his career. You know, if he can consistently hit them at that 40% range, it really solidifies his role off the bench or even in the starting lineup.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Calathes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. San Antonio again missing.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet, anyway.
Montoy kicks to Scola. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. Teague's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Pass to Tucker. Trying to get back on track. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, offensively, they've kind of settled for outside shots so far.
You know, I don't know if they're shying away from contact, Steve, but their free throw attempts also down from the first quarter.
Calathes kicks to Randall.
Defensive foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
He hit his foul shots at about a 74% clip last season.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Randy Foye is on the way. Back to Teague. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Foye. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
You look at what Covington has done so far. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Ellis. Zach Randolph is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Sanders. And it's Calathes in at the point. And Dudley kicks to Adams. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Jeff Teague signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Hawks going into last season. And with the departures of some of their other star players, they decided to put the ball in his hands to run their more free-flowing offense, and he delivered in a great way.
Ellis with it. Scola covering. Here's Tucker. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. Knocked loose. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Coathis kicks to Ellis. Tucker dishes to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randolph's got 10 points. Screen by Scola. Outside Teague. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. In low to Scola. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. San Antonio with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Ellis kicks it to Tucker. Here's Coathis. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
There's the screen. Here's Teague. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Back to Randolph. He kicks it to Sanders. And it's San Antonio with another.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Teague. On the wing. Rebound San Antonio. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Coathis passes to Tucker. From deep, Ellis. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Adams dishes to Teague. He feeds it to Dudley. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Adams. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Spurs coach Greg Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Thunder coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him, quote, the best coach in any sport ever and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris. Spurs leading by 3.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
Balance way through the hood, kids call me Mr. Sniffles. Other hand on my, as if I was slick Rick, my aim is still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. Wanna leave you frozen, the other nod and dozing. I'm grinding, Jack.
Group on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Sanders. And Knight subbed in for Nick Coathis. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team, but they have a good base right now. And I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And here's Varejau. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Foy. Knight kicks to Ellis. All sorts of time. And it's San Antonio with another.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Then the pass to Duncan. Covington kicks to Foy. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Duncan. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Ellis dishes to Randolph. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Zach Randolph.
And a nice jump for their offense in the second half. They're now up above 50% shooting for the game.
And, Steve, it's no surprise to see them in the lead. I mean, when you score efficiently like that, you keep a lot of pressure on the other team.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. It's going to be Duncan shooting. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. For Atlanta, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Right wing. Lynn with it, and it's Knight picking him up. There's Foy with the three.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Knight passes to Tucker. Now the dish to Varejau. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Stolen by Varejau. And Tucker kicks to Knight. San Antonio again missing.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Foy with it, picked up by Ellis. It's tipped and stolen by Knight. Back to Randolph. The rebound by Foy. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lynn kicks to Covington for the lead. And it's Foy missing. San Antonio leading. Knight with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Tucker. Will not go. This is off the front line. Hawks shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field.